Out at East Alabama Gun Club today, we're going to do a kind of a little review on, I guess, chokes for your shotgun. It's something I didn't know too much about prior to getting in a 3-gun, and so I purchased a couple additional chokes for this Mossberg JM, and as you can see, this one is a improved modified choke. This one is ported. I've got the Skeet number 2, which is also ported, and then here you see there's 3 chokes that actually come with the JM whenever you purchase the weapon. There is a improved cylinder, a modified, and a full choke. We're going to run a couple of these and show you the spreads and see what kind of pattern you can expect out of it. When you're running 3-gun, you're expected to knock some plates down, steel plates, so you need a tighter pattern on that steel in order to knock it down. That's the reason that we're going to check the patterns on this and see how much shot we can put on it. The ammo we're using is just some 7.5, 2 3/4 Federal target loads, and yeah, just gonna have some fun with it and see what we can do with it. All right, so first choke we're using is the improved modified. We'll put it on the far right silhouette. We're about 45 feet away. Let's see what we can do. Let's go check out the target. Alright, so you can see what our spread's like. It's a fairly concentrated pattern. That would have no doubt put a piece of steel down. Alright, again, 45 feet. We're going to just thread it in the Skeet number 2 ported choke, and we'll see what kind of pattern we can get with this. Let's go check it out. Alright, as you can see, the Skeet number 2, a little bit larger of a pattern here. It's not as concentrated as it was with the improved modified. Now we're going to go full choke on it. Just using the Mossberg chokes that they sent with the JM. Okay, so this is the last target we're going to do. We got a full choke in here. This is the Mossberg choke that they sent with one of the Mossberg chokes they sent with the gun. This is full choke, and we'll check this out. Alright, as you can see, full choke definitely puts a lot of shot in the one little group. We'll take some measurements here, and I'll take some pictures and put it up at the end of the video. What it's choked down to, the diameters of the chokes, the whole 9 yards. Alright, last little thing we're going to check. Again, I'm running the full choke on this thing that Mossberg sent. I got a steel target set up here. I think I got 10-11 rounds in here. I want to check felt recoil between an unported choke and a ported choke. So I'm going to just cycle this gun pretty quickly and see if I can tell the difference. Here we go. nothing else. That was just a whole lot of fun. Alright, I'm going to switch out chokes, and we'll check it out with the ported and see if I can tell a big difference. Alright, so got 11 rounds loaded up. You can see I've threaded on the improved modified ported choke. See if I can tell any difference in the recoil. With that second round. I want to say I felt a difference, but I'm not really sure. I know I'm going to run a ported one on here because even if it's just psychological, it's maybe that'll help out. Plus it just looks really, really cool on the gun. Alright, we just got back from East Alabama Gun Club, where it was absolutely blistering hot today, where we did our little choke review. Failed to mention a couple little things, so I'm just going to throw this in there real quick. About these chokes, some pros and cons. The chokes that I am using, by the way, are made by TRULOCK. These two, the improved modified and the Skeet number 2, to best of my knowledge, I believe they're both stainless steel. I know the improved modified, the diameter of that thing is a .705, where the Skeet 2 is a .715. I'm not sure what the exit diameters of these Mossberg stock chokes are. One thing I will say, running a ported choke, especially if you've got a extended magazine tube like I got on this gun, expect some fouling and some carbon buildup around where the ports blow out all the gas. I'd say you probably can expect the same even if you're running a standard flush mounted choke that's not ported, but gives the gun a little character. I'm not too worried about all that. One other key thing that I noted when I was swapping out the chokes, a big plus on these ported chokes is you can see that it is not flush mounted to the end of the barrel. It actually sticks out past the barrel. The end of it is knurled. That allows you to get your choke wrench in there really easily and take it off and switch between chokes. I don't like the flush mounted ones, especially if you've got a long magazine tube that extends out past the barrel. Trying to get this key or this choke wrench that they provided seated into the choke, it's just a pain in the butt for me. One, you can't thread it in by finger, but only so far, and then when you got to get the key in and you're trying to turn it, the key is constantly hitting your magazine tube. So I don't know, just one thing I'm not real crazy about. I am pretty impressed with these TRULOCK chokes. Other than that, yeah, had a good time out there. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe, share, visit our Facebook page at triggertime.jq.tq. Thanks for watching. Safe shooting. God bless.